I'm gonna go ahead and wear these shades here as a tribute for this video.
Chester, Parker, it's over. Life of Luxury it's dead. It's over with. Oh my gosh, our favorite horror YouTube channel that we like to watch and react to is dead. Oh, they got done dirty by the MCNs. The filthy MCNs struck again.
Yeah. And we did a video about some MCNs and their dirt not too long ago, so this actually kind of hits home a little bit even more.
Yeah, this isn't new news. This is another thing. Like, as soon as I left to go visit my family, people were sending me and they're like, check this out. This is crazy. And so Life of Luxury made this post. Now, I don't know where this was made. Like, this was linked to me on Twitter. I'm assuming that it is gone since it was made on the Life of Luxury actual page, which has a deal with Scalelab. And then prank videos. We'll figure it out as we go because it says it somewhere in here. But they haven't been paid in like 6 months. You remember what's the channel? The news, Channel 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
Channel 5 News with, what was his name?
Andrew.
I can't remember his last name. That's what I'm trying to think of. But anyway, it's a similar thing that happened to him. Maybe not be the same thing, but like the whole thing of like this MCN or whatever owning or making money, and then he had to go make a whole nother channel. Same thing I think is happening here with these guys. So this is what they said here in their post. I gotta read it like that they would say it. It's been an amazing experience for us to produce Life of Luxury. Unfortunately, we're being forced to end our series and stop uploading on this channel. Our MCN Scalelab has been illegally holding our earnings. Currently, they're holding 6 months of our ad revenue. We've not been paid in months, and they've made it clear they will continue to hold and not pay us our earnings. This means we've been making and will continue to make $0 from Life of Luxury. Now, that sucks. That blows. I don't know what their agreement is or how they're even able to do it. I'm sure, God.
Yeah, they got.
So, God, this takes me like way back to like old school MCN stuff that I had to deal with. So MCNs hand you a contract, or digitally actually, and it's long, and YouTubers usually don't read it and they sign it and say, okay, cool. And a lot of times you give a lot of permissions that you don't know that you've given your MCN. Like the ability to take down videos. Like whenever, it was when they rolled out like the content claim, I can't remember exactly what it's called, the program or whatever, where like they could be like, hey, that's our content claim, and like you could get channel strikes off of it.
Yeah.
And the MCNs that were supposed to take legal liability for you at the time, like you had to do it for gameplay stuff. That was like their whole point, is to do that.
Right.
Is to like fight for you, whatever. But if they got if 3 of their channels, I believe it was, it's what they told me anyway. If 3 of their channels got strikes, they work against the MCN, and the MCN could be not shut down, but like cut off from their YouTube stuff. So they dropped a lot of people down out of their like management circle who they would take care of, and
you're like, they had contracts already signed.
Yeah, and that's like the whole point of us signing on, is that you're going to take care of this for us. And they're like, no, we don't have to because it's in your contract, right? And you're like, oh wow,
that's awful, dude.
And the other part, and like you may be like, well, why don't they get paid? So when you go through an MCN, your ad revenue goes to them first, and so the way that it worked for me would be that it would pay out to the MCN, and then they would pay out a couple of days later. So, whatever money I made, or whatever money all the channels made went to the MCN. So all their bank account goes bam, big, and then they pay out the creators. Why it's like that, I don't know. Because it leads to situations like this where, or the same thing for the one that Smosh, they sold their channel to. I can't remember the name of it either. The people who own it go buy a bunch of Bitcoin or something, and they run out of money. Then they have all this money just sitting in the account, and apparently they don't actually have to pay you or something, maybe in their contract.
Wow.
They never held my money from me, but that's kind of like what you fall into when you sign up with MCNs. Is I don't even know the point of signing up for an MCN anymore. Like I think I told this story whenever I was negotiating my last contract that I had with MCN, and they were like, well, we sell ad space and we make you more money. And I was like, well, how much more money are you making me? And they're like, we don't know.
Wow.
And I was like, what?
Wow. Great sales pitch, guys. You got me.
So I don't know if they signed to get like better ads, or if they were promised help with sets or, recording equipment. Either, like, ultimately, whatever they were getting from this MCN, their channel is more than paid for. I guarantee it.
Oh, yeah.
So the fact that it's being held from them is nuts. But anyway, it continues on. This has been absolutely heartbreaking to us and everyone on our team. We love this channel, our fans, and everything we've created together. We've personally been making videos together since we were kids, and it has always been our dream to be YouTubers and create content that millions enjoy. We truly dedicate our lives to this. At this point, we're not too sure if we're going to be able to afford to keep filming videos, as we have no income from the 7 million subscriber YouTube channel we've created.
I mean, you probably got some saved up a little bit.
I would hope so.
What I mean?
Yeah. I had to stop there and think for a second. I'm like,
come on, man. You got more. You got more than you let off. Let's put it that way.
It depends on what their agreement is with not Scalelabs. It depends on like whatever percentage they're taking, and then the split between the two, and then what's left over. It may not actually be like if they have houses and they're in debt, whatever.
Oh,
maybe they don't have that much money. Maybe not. It depends, because I know whenever I stopped doing gameplay videos and started doing just like reaction to whatever, the income went up by a lot. Like the gameplay, it paid garbage, right?
Right.
In comparison. So I don't know how the short film horror scene is, but it may not be all that great, because maybe they go look at their channel. It's all got like the yellow S, the yellow dollar sign that means limited ads.
Right.
And that means they're not getting a whole lot. So I don't know what their CPM or RPM is. But yeah. Scalelab has made it clear they'll continue to hold our future revenue, so we are planning to delete our content from this channel because they're collecting 100% of the revenue we make. And I bet they're not going to let them do it. Hang on, let me go look at Life of Luxury. I bet they haven't deleted a goddamn thing. I wonder if they've like kicked them from the channel. They don't have access to it. Yeah, everything's still here. So yeah, still generating income. And then what else? Please stay positive for updates, and if we get 100,000 likes, no, okay, shouldn't make too many jokes, because this is serious. It actually does suck for them. This sucks a lot. Yeah. Please go to Luxury Dark by the chance you're able to keep uploading there. I wonder if Luxury Dark's signed on. I would assume you probably lump all of your
but like
when you sign.
Man, but why would they just keep making it to that channel instead of the other one?
I'm
so
lost, sorry.
I guess so. If it is also under the MCN, does it change anything? Does it change much?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. I mean, no, if it's still under the MCN, it's still the same thing. But that's why I'm kind of like, all my extra channels I had were under the MCN. Like, I just kind of packaged them all in there. Yeah. So I assume that they did too, but maybe they didn't, because I don't think the last time they uploaded on the Luxury Dark when I was looking was like 8 months ago. So maybe it's just kind of like a side channel that they don't have a part of it, or maybe there's even like limits to like what you gotta have to sign with these guys, which I doubt. Because here at the bottom it says, if you're a smaller creator and contacted by Scalelab looking to be your MCN, please avoid all costs. We certainly learned how deceptive and awful this company is. We were lied to, fooled, and had our entire livelihood and dreams stolen from us. Which, if you go to Scalelab, because I just typed it in and looked, they have an important update for our partnered content creators that popped up right here on the screen.
Oh, wow.
And this is their official statement due to the recent misinformation involving Life of Luxury YouTube channel and its association with Scalelab. This misinformation here, all right? This is what they had to say about it. Since 2019, the creators of the Life of Luxury YouTube channel have received their YouTube revenue through their partner company, Pranks Network. Scalelab has an agreement with Pranks Network, which represents the channel. So I don't know, reading that, I don't know if Pranks Network is them, like Life of Luxury guys, or if it's Scalelab.
Right.
Through our partnership with Prank Network, Scalelab has remained dedicated to fulfilling all obligations outlined in our contract, which you should read. This includes consistently and timely payments of revenues generated from the Life of Luxury YouTube channel. All financial relations between Pranks Network and Life of Luxury creators are regulated by an internal contract between these parties, and Scalelab has nothing to do with these relations. However, since there has been a misunderstanding and our company's name is involved, we are openly collaborating effort between our legal team to resolve any outstanding issue promptly. So,
oh wow,
sounds like there's like a like just another company that exists here. Which to then I'll pull up Parker Hodges' Instagram. So Pranks Network, they had the whole thing that through this partnership, Scalelab has diligently fulfilled the obligations Pranks Network specified in our contract, including the regulated time, labor, revenue, and life luxury. Financial issues have occurred between Pranks Network and life luxury creators and have been actively working to resolve them promptly, transparency and fairness, blah, 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 blah. So this is on this is on Parker, which he followed us. I didn't, like, whenever I looked it up, it said follow back, and I was like, oh, man.
Yeah, that's pretty tight. Man.
Oh, he followed us on. I don't even use my Instagram. Yeah, follow back. Yeah. And so he at Scalelab, why did your VP lie to us in 2019, claiming we were forming a new deal with Scalelab directly? Nice try trying to hide behind your sub network as you bait and switched us to steal 6 months of our revenue. So it sounds like he was under the impression they had signed directly with Scalelab, but then they're saying that they don't, and they have a agreement with Pranks Network, who is there's holding back their revenue for why? We don't know why. I would like to know what the heck's going on with that.
Right.
And then let's see. This is all like 2 days ago. This is recently stuff. Unfortunately, Scalelab Pranks claims ownership of all life luxury revenue. Wait, Scalelab Pranks, is that what it is? One thing? Oh, okay.
Scalelab Pranks.
We have to post elsewhere as they refuse to revoke their illegal access to our channel. They collect 100% of our revenue and have held 6 months of it so far. If you were a smaller creator, approach Scalelab, run. They spent years claiming the money they were stealing from us due to a glitch or problems with YouTube analytics. They are liars and thieves and stole our 7 million subscriber channel. Oh, they were paying them due to glitch in YouTube analytics.
Wow.
So YouTube does a thing, right? To where if there's like an area that there's an error or like data isn't there correctly, it says so. It'll say like, during this time, we were unable to collect blah, blah, blah data. And then if you go the way that Google pays through YouTube is you have an AdSense account, and that money goes to the AdSense account. So I failed to understand where the analytics actually matters, because the money from the channel still goes directly to a spot. Yeah, from like the channel that's there, like it, because it's got an ID that's connected to it. So yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me at all of how it works, because I don't have an MC or anything anymore. I do it all myself. So I have an account and I can see how it works, you know? Right. And what analytic glitch could there even be where they would withhold all of the YouTube revenue? You know? Yeah.
The only what kind of glitch is that, bro? Like,
the only thing I can like think of that even makes sense is that like there are companies out there that will buy up all of your ad space for like a lump sum, like. Okay. They'll like we'll say $1 million. They'll give you $1 million for all the ad space in your channel for X amount of years, right? Yeah. And then you have obligations to upload at certain time, you know, so many videos, and you don't make any money through your ad revenue with that. You just get that lump sum at the beginning. That's it.
Right. From them. Yeah.
And so like a situation like that with that kind of deal going on, maybe I can see there's some weird stuff going on, but
I can see that.
But ultimately, the creators not getting any money doesn't make sense. Period.
Yeah, but that sounds awful.
Like in any way you shake it, any agreement, like no, no. Let's see. Oh, this is 3 days ago. What does he say here? They're now emailing me, claiming if I don't stop posting negative messages about Scalelab social media, they're suing me. The cease and desist is coming. Yeah.
Oh, here it comes.
Yeah. Stop talking bad about us. I mean,
well, stop not paying me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stop not paying me.
Stop not paying me. Yeah. Wow. The last 105 weeks ago, the Life of Luxury getting 5 million subscribers. Oh, and then such a big jump in time there. They're like 7 million now. Oh,
yeah,
man, that sucks. Which, I mean, the thing that bugs me is I don't even know why YouTube still allows MCNs to even like exist. Like YouTube takes a big step back in all these kind of things. Like they don't get involved. They kind of like leave it open for you to make your own deals and all that kind of stuff. But like
Right.
MCNs, no, they in my opinion have always been the biggest scam that's ever come through YouTube. I was a part of one that sold to Disney for like $500 million. Without the creators, they're not anything. None of the creators saw any of that money. It just went all into the pockets of the people at top. And then Disney shut it down because they realized that it didn't actually do anything.
Right, dude. Yeah. Like, how do you guys actually build these channels? Oh, you don't.
Even Disney got scammed. Maybe that's not true. Maybe it's not exactly that cut and dry, but it seems like it because I don't think it's there anymore. Yeah. Imagine spending $500 million and like within 5 years, just it's gone.
Right.
Then everyone be like, yeah, MCNs are good. No. The thing about MCNs too is like back in the day when another pull from them for me to sign with one is that they have like a sales team and they would get you brand deals. Like, you want to work with, X company, we got a deal. And they'd like make this big lump deal with a bunch of channels and they would go and email us and offer us like, hey, we'll give you this much money if you make a video about this. But the thing about it was the biggest red flag to me is that they would always offer you more money if you said no to the initial offer. Every single time. So they were getting these big lump deals, which we never knew how much they were making. There was no transparency there.
Right.
And then they would go and just be like, hey, we accept this? And if you did, then I guess they just kept the money, I don't know.
Wow. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and I was like, and that's where the conversation of like, what do you guys actually do for me? Like, because there's companies that will just get me brand deals. They exist. I'm thinking about starting one actually. So, anyway, yeah, that's a freaking life of luxury. I hope you guys keep making videos because they're freaking great. I love them.
Yeah,
I love watching
absolutely.
them. Sorry that you guys got screwed over like this. It blows. That's my advice to anyone, any content creator watching this. If you're with an MCN, just get out. Like, you can do it on your own, I promise. Like, it's not.
Learn from these guys.
It's not even hard. Like, you just open an AdSense account, link your YouTube to it, connect that to a bank, you get paid. Easy. What is your MCN doing for you? I don't know. Anyway, all right. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I didn't. That's horrible news.
Yeah, it is, man.
But if today's your birthday, happy birthday. So, my friends, I love you. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Can't wait for the next Chester and Parker to save more lives.